Hello everyone, Tim here. It's time for a haul video. It's been a few weeks since I've done one. I got a chunk of stuff over here. Some stuff just came today. Movies, prints, vinyl. I got all types of stuff. But before I dive into that, I am running a top 25 community list again. I've done 2 of them. This is my 3rd one. This is 90s themed. Anything that is a 90s movie can go on your top 25 list and then just send them to me. Email at timtalkstalkies@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram. Or if you're a content creator, make a video. However you want. I just need lists. Aiming for like 70, 80 or somewhere around there. The end goal is April 8th. There's going to be a live stream with a whole ton of people. And we're going to go over the community list results. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. But right now, let's check out what I got. So I'll start this off with the movies in absolutely zero order, but I like the chaos of that. So these just came in from Best Buy, yes, because we threw them in with a pay in 4. But they are from this past Tuesday. What is it? I'll Cry Tomorrow. This sounded good. I like Warner Archive. I'm going to check this one out. Of course, Air Force One, which has a loose disc. Shocker, I know. Generally, I have pretty good luck with loose discs that they're not damaged. I'm gonna open. I don't feel like the hassle of a return, so as long as the disc is good, it is what it is, I guess. I am too lenient, I think, sometimes. But, got Mildred Pierce 4K. Might be checking this one out today. I'm excited for that one, definitely. I'm gonna grab more of the stuff. Dragonheart 4K. My friends saw this. They recommend. They're the ones that actually bought it. Yeah, I'll check it out. Never saw it. I'm generally not like a fantasy person. So like dragons and shit like that, generally not my cup of tea, which is why I never saw this. I'll give it a shot though. We've got Texas Chainsaw because you all know how much I love Texas Chainsaw. But the truth of the matter is, my wife likes it. My friends that are also our roommates like it. There's 3 people that like it in the house, and then there's me. So this collection actually isn't all me. It's a mixture of the people in the house and what they like. So there is stuff in the collection that's not me. That's this. But it is a nice steelbook, at least, so that's something. These, though, I do dig these. These Leica steelbooks are so phenomenal. I love these. I gotta put Malco protectors on them. We've got Training Day. We've got Rocky. And, oh shoot. Actually, I never even opened it up too. I got the box in from Best Buy. Never even opened up Rocky 2 yet. So, I also have Rocky 2 steelbook that is over there. So pretend I'm showing that also. I just didn't open it up yet. Bliss of Miss Bottom, Richard Attenborough, Shirley MacLaine, I'm totally in. Obsessed, this is a classic flicks. I dig what classic flicks does. Grab some more. The Last Emperor, love the Arrow box sets like that. Outrage, we've got Target, Just Another Girl on IRT, I've heard good things, and I'm completely caught up on Paramount Presents. I'm not a completionist. We actually did a stream on Bob's Blu-ray's channel. We went over a whole bunch of like state of the physical media type stuff, and the topic of completionism came up. That's really not me. I'm not buying from like a Scream Factory title or whatever title, Vestron and some of the others just to buy it, I guess, if it's not my thing. But I do actually like everything I've seen of Paramount Presents. I like the whole line. I like the types of stuff they release. So that's the only one I've actually aimed to buy them all. I don't know. There's a couple, like, I really dig Film Detective also. But they don't have too many releases out yet. I got Fablemans. This awesome Black Panther steelbook. This thing is so nice. Didn't open it yet. I mean, I have Black Panther already. But, let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's go with this stuff from a local game store. the Exorcist digibook. This thing is super nice. Got a little letter from William Friedkin. But, you know, digibooks are always nice. This was $8.99. Not a bad price. Goonie Steelbook here. Yet another Goonie Steelbook in the collection. Beetlejuice. I got this in. Actually, this is Amazon. I didn't actually have a couple of those movies. That local game store, I also got this. Which, you know, when I posted this on Instagram, people really liked, especially I said it was $120 and I had store credit, so I got it for free. I mean, I traded stuff in, but still. The only downside is the person that had it initially. Halloween 1, I don't know. It's the 4K for Halloween 1. It's not the original Blu-ray. I've got no idea why that's the case. The person must have mixed up their discs when they were putting it in to sell it. I don't know. It is what it is. I got it for free, so. This. I love this set. This is John Wick 1 through 3. I'll put I have an unboxing, like a video. I'll put that on the screen just to show as I go while I'm showing this. But, yeah, I love this. I think this is one of the best, like, studio packaging I've seen with concept. So, I know there's going to be people, there's a lot of people that are like, well, it's a 1 through 3 box set, and, you know, we're going to get more. Here's my thoughts on it. Where do I have, here's Drive. Okay. So, many people bought the Drive box set for around $100 when it first came out to buy from Second Sight, have it shipped. It was around $100, and all this is one single movie. There's other stuff inside of here, but this is a one movie box set. No matter how you break it down, it's a one movie box set that has a bunch of stuff. People paid about $100 for it. This, it's about $75, and this has the 3, but everything about this packaging is for John Wick 3 specifically. Inside, so this is a book. He performs a kill on someone, like, with this book. He gets it in a library. He opens up. There's this postcard is inside the book. This book has meaning to John Wick 3. To me, you could think of this, though, as a John Wick 3 premium box set that just so happens to have 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are free throw-in movies. I paid $75 to have an awesome John Wick 3 premium box set. That's the way I'm looking at it, because it's really not much different than I paid around $100 for this single movie. I paid $75 for this single movie that I really like with a really cool box, and it just so happens to have steelbooks for 1 and 2 in it. Nothing about this says the John Wick 1 through 3 collection. Nothing about this is going to date itself as if you bought a Fast and the Furious 1 through 6 collection. It says it right all over the box. And then the 1 through 7 collection comes out. Like, I get that stuff. It advertises it like that. This set does not do that. Nothing about this set is telling you this is a John Wick 1 through 3 set. This is a John Wick 3 set that just so happens to include 1 and 2. That's completely the way I'm looking at it. It makes sense to me. The cost-wise, it's about in line. You would see a premium. I bet if they didn't even include 1 and 2 and they just did this and threw in a couple other little folded-up posters and stuff like that, they would still sell this thing for like $75. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the price. I love the concept of what this is. It's awesome. And if they do one that has 1 through 4 and it's based around a prop of 4, I'll buy that too. Continuing on, we've got Decision to Leave. This is the same director that did The Handmaiden. That was an excellent movie. We've got The Retaliators. Didn't like the trailer, but I like the musicians involved in this. And I already listened to the soundtrack because the soundtrack is very me. So, yeah, definitely dig that at least. So hopefully I like the movie. Magnificent 7 4K. Marathon Man 4K. And Kino Lorber just crushes it, though. I love Kino Lorber so much. We got these three. These are from Tony. Tony at Basement Blues buys duplicates to make sure he gets the best version possible. And these three had very minor imperfections, and he sold them to me for an amazing price. So thank you so much, Tony. Seriously, thank you. We got Sister Brothers 4K. Some Indicator. Super digging Indicator right now. But all over, get those two titles. I'm really digging them. We've also got two imprints. Neither one of these have a domestic Blu-ray yet. A lot of times imprint stuff will come here shortly after, but I don't think it has it yet. Requiem for Heavyweight. The Mill Creek 8-film set. I didn't get the 4-film set yet. And I think this is the last movie before some of the other stuff. Would be Steve McQueen and the Hunter. This is the last movie he did before he passed. He actually found out he was sick during the filming of this movie. I had a good time with it. Steve McQueen, the real Steve McQueen, was a good driver, and it was shown in a lot of his movies and stuff like that. He legitimately knew how to drive a car very well. And he decided as a character choice, the character in this is Bounty Hunter. He's a terrible driver. He is an awful driver. So it's funny to see like Steve McQueen running over curbs and bumping into cars because he sucks so bad at driving. Because Steve McQueen is not that. So, yeah, fun little movie. Last movie he ever did. But that's all of the movies themselves. Let me grab the vinyl now. Alright, so I got 3 records here. Yeah, some cool stuff. This just came in yesterday. This is Evil Dead the Game, the original soundtrack. Really cool, like, red and black, like, splatter type look. I dig it. So this is going to be a rare one. They say they're not redoing it. This only came for the people that bought like the deluxe box set, which I did, and it didn't come with the game. When they advertised it was coming with it, and I freaking knew it wasn't, because if you buy records and stuff a lot, vinyl production is like really, really backed up. There's not enough pressing plants out there. A lot of production is backed up. And the stuff that does come out day and date when needed is a lot of the bigger stuff, the bigger artists that can kind of bump the line. Evil Dead the Game is not that. I don't know why they thought they were going to get this pressed in time. Once you put it in the pressing plant queue, you do not have a say. When they get to it, they get to it. So yes, it took months and months and months after for this to finally come, but that was expected. I have it in hand though. It's very exclusive. There's people trying to sell just this for like $200 on eBay already, because I mean, there's no way to get it. And this says some of the songs on here are by the original composer. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but Joseph Ladoka, however you pronounce. But he's the original Evil Dead composer, and there's some songs on here by him. Yeah, as an Evil.
Find that in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio
How about that?
Or ask for your music on a different app.
Shut up, Suri. I have to shut that thing off. Yeah. Next up, we have the Hateful Eight score. Really good score. $25 only. This is released by Third Man Records, and you can't go wrong with Morricone, like, ever. And we've got the Nope score, which this is from Stephanie at Movie Chatter. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Stephanie is an amazing person. She accidentally ordered 2 and sent this one my way. I appreciate it so much. I already have the other 2. So, yeah, I very much so needed this. I appreciate it. And I'm actually going to be doing some record listening today. So, go listen to this, and listen to this. And I got one more record to show that just arrived. Alright, last record to arrive is Smile. I like the music in Smile. I didn't buy the movie yet. I saw it in theaters. I had a terrible theater experience, but in general, I'm trying not to buy studio, not special releases, if you got what I mean, until they drop in price, because there's nothing, I could just wait. So I'll be grabbing Smile at some point, but take this off. Really cool. So the smile is a cutout. That on the back, if you saw the movie, you would recognize that also. And take out that solid black, and oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. So look at that's pretty sick. I will say though, I wish this was gatefold, but I guess what they were going for, they couldn't do gatefold as easily. I'm never as much a fan of 2 LPs inside a single sleeve, but this is number 21. I don't remember what this was numbered to. Does it say? It doesn't say on here, but I have number 21, and wow. Okay, so they actually put it in the cardboard type sleeve and inside these. These are really good sleeves. So that's the one disc. I don't remember what they look like. I don't know if they're both this. They probably are. You don't get 2 different colored ones as often. Go on in there. Let me see. No, they are different. Ooh, I like that one. That one's cool. That is the other one. I dig that one. All right, so I'm going to have some record listening to do. I always love buying scores. Come on, get in there. Get in there. I'll have to get Smile soon, though, but I don't know. I'm not in a rush to pay $30 for it when I can pay like $15 for it. Come on. I'm not a slip guy as much, so if I miss the slip, I miss the slip. Whatever. Come on. And, come on. I could edit all that, but you get to watch me struggle putting that in. Here we go. One other thing to show before I show you the posters. I'm losing track here. This came in from Huck at Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. He knows how much of a fan I am of Evil Dead, Ash, Bruce Campbell, just all of that. And he sent this my way. Thank you so much, Huck. Seriously, I had it over on the collectible shelf right next to me, and that's where it's going back. So I appreciate you, man. This is awesome. So thanks for thinking of me. Okay, so now we are looking at I have 3 prints to show. This is a RoboCop by artist Raid71. This is by a gallery called Gray Matter Art. This thing took entirely too freaking long to come. Way too long. But it's here. As you can see that shimmer? The entire thing is printed on foil paper. So even the blacks and stuff, it's printed above foil paper. It looks fantastic. Then we have here is a Back to the Future. So I am going to be meeting the cast of Back to the Future in June. And I wanted a one sheet, but an original one sheet is very expensive. I'm talking very expensive for like a legit one sheet for it. So I got this recreation for $200. This is an official one by Bottleneck Gallery with work of Drew Struzan, and he's signed right there. I mean, so this isn't some knockoff or anything like that. This is as legit as it comes. It's just not a one sheet. It's a screen printed poster instead. But I love it, and I can't wait to have Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Tom Wilson all sign it. That's going to be awesome. And then the last poster is right there. I'm going to open that sucker up. I got a lot of stuff to clean. But anyways, going to open that up, and you guys will probably dig what's inside there. Okay, so I'm starting to open this up. This is from A24. You can probably already tell what this is going to be. But one of the things about buying from a studio versus, a place that specializes like this. So this stuff will arrive in the craft paper, but it'll also arrive in between the craft paper with like that glassine type paper, protecting it overall. They just used craft, and they didn't even tape it very well. Pretty half-ass tape job, but I'll open it up. Hopefully it's all good. Just I've bought from A24 before, and their shipping was ass, but if it's the only way to get it, I mean, this wasn't sold anywhere else, so I'll open it up and hopefully it's good. So here is the steelbook. There is the print, and Downside to buying from a studio, like I said. So the shipping was okay. I got like a slight ding there, but it's not as bad. The problem is, you see how it's pretty much lined up with that print right underneath the RoboCop. That one underneath is 24 by 36. This is 24 by 36. But no, it's not. Just unreal. Absolutely unreal. A24, people will almost like cult like follow them, and they know what they're doing on marketing. But this is not the first time I've bought from A24, and they fucked something up. How do you advertise this as 24 by 36, which is that size frame, fits that perfectly, and it's not? That is the difference on someone potentially buying it or not. What's crazy is, so this is James Jean art. His stuff normally goes for good money. He's a high in demand artist, and he does a lot of prints in like odd sizes. But A24 advertised this as 24 by 36. And I was like, oh wow, James Jean is doing a normal size. And it ends up not being 24 by 36. I'm not shipping this back. I'm going to have to email A24. I mean, it's a big deal when something is not the size they say, because you buy it off the anticipation of, I don't know. I'm going to have to grab my tape measure and see exactly, but I would need to buy a frame specifically for this and only for this. And I'm not sure I would have bought it if that's the case. So I got to check online too with some other people in the community and see if it doesn't look like it's cut wrong, because let me see the steelbook. So the picture there, actually it's even lower down on the image there. So there's more to it on there, and at the top nothing is cut off. So that looks like that's actually what the image is. But if that's the case, why didn't you advertise that? If you don't collect posters, though, it might seem like I'm complaining about nothing, but it's a big deal if it's the wrong size. Because, like I said, spending $40 or something like that to get a frame only for this, when a lot of my frames in my house are kind of standardized for different stuff. Like, up there, I've got 27 by 41s and then 24 by 36s. This is not standard. This, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to have to do some research. This kind of annoys me. The artwork is absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous artwork. I'm just more so annoyed at the size difference in A24, either just being oblivious, or I don't know. Like I said, not the first time I've ordered from A24, and they I don't know. They release good movies, but their shop, they've fucked up multiple times already from stuff I've bought from them. And it sucks because it's the only way to have bought this. So, like, it's not like, oh, buy it somewhere else. It's just them. So, I don't know. So, sorry for that little rant that really gets on my nerves, stuff like that. I'll have to measure it and see exactly how often, like I said, get with other people. But everything else was pleasant and nice. So, that is all I've got. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.